Now, by far, most of you in this room have tasted seafood at least once in your lives. Some of us love it, others maybe not so much. But what we all know as a fact is that seafood is an important food source seen in many diets and traditional dishes around the world. But have you ever wondered where that tasty salmon that you had for lunch came from? Well, without a doubt, it did come from the sea one way or another. But how was it caught? Who were the people that caught it? And most importantly, what ethics were present within the catch? The answer to some of these questions is unfortunately simply that the fish were caught illegally. But what is the difference between catching illegally and fishing legally? Well, illegal fishing, or IUU as an umbrella term, stands for illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. This includes fishing that involves illegal methods, fishing that has not been reported, which means that the amount of catch that was made within a day, for example, was not reported to authorities, which makes this illegal as well. And also fishing that is unregulated, meaning that when fishermen fish in restricted areas, or fishing for endangered or rare species, or even fishing in vessels without a nationality. Every time a wild fish is bought at a restaurant, store, or waterfront dock, there is a 1 in 5 chance that it was caught outside of the law. Illegal and unreported fishing worldwide accounts for up to 26 million metric tons of fish annually, worth up to 23.5 billion. This is more than 1,800 pounds of wild-caught fish stolen from the seas every second. Some methods of illegal fishing include trawling, bycatch, and even the use of explosives. Bottom trawling is a method in which fishermen drag along huge nets along the ocean floor, and aside from catching huge number of fish, which includes bycatch and trash fish, as well as coral reefs and fish habitats. Bycatch mostly happens when the method of trawling is present. It is when numerous unwanted or unintended types of fish are accidentally caught when fishing only for a certain type of fish. Most of this so-called trash fish is often thrown away or sold in the black market if the species is rare or endangered. The use of explosives has also been a fishing method used for many years now. Since explosions can create very big craters from 10 to 20 square meters of the seabed, apart from killing the fish that was being fished, the explosion can also destroy other species and coral reefs. And when the coral reefs are destroyed, their restructuring may take years. In order to help visualize illegal fishing worldwide, the Global IUU Fishing Index was conducted by the Global Initiative Against Transnational Organized Crime and Poseidon Aquatic Resource Management Limited. It was made with the initiative to help better understand and, most importantly, visualize the effects of illegal fishing worldwide. As seen in this, China ranks number 1 in this index. There are multiple reasons as to how illegal fishing poses threats not only to China's economy, but also to the seafood industry and marine ecosystems worldwide. For example, according to Pew Trust's, a foundation made against illegal fishing, states that illegal fishing compromises transnational security because many illegal fishers also engage in other illegal activity. And according to the UN Office on Drugs and Crime, illegal fishing sometimes can even involve human rights abuses. For example, some vessel owners use their crew as bonded labor and force their crewmates to work in dangerous conditions for very long periods of time. These workers have very few rights and little reward for their hard work. As well as this, illegal fishing also leads to tax evasion, money laundering, and trafficking on drugs, arms, and sometimes even people. For example, some recent reports of illegal fishing include a Taiwanese flagged fishing vessel where an alleged victim of human trafficking died during the 2011 voyage. He remained at sea for an extended period of time, as much as 20 months, from 2015 through 2017, while fishing in the South Atlantic Ocean. Also, a refrigerated cargo vessel was previously identified by the Indonesian government for its association with human trafficking. and in 2017 conducted an illegal transshipment of the coast of Somalia. Subsequently, the vessel moved from port to port in an apparent effort to unload its catch and also avoid sanctions after multiple governments shared information about illegal fishing. Illegal fishing also poses major threats to China's economy. One reason is in its name. IUU fishing includes illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. So, since the fishing is unreported, this means that the fishermen do not report their catch. For example, how much fish they caught in a day. This makes it hard to count the official catch and stock estimates of the country, to set maximum fish catch limits and manage the fish populations within the ocean. So, therefore, because the real volume of fish caught is unknown, it is very difficult to effectively manage fisheries where illegal fishing is taking place. And since China was ranked number one on this index, this shows that the fishing stock amount is not calculated properly, which leads to the fishing limit being lower, which ultimately leads to overfishing within the area. So, not only are methods like trawling bad for the economy, they most importantly are bad for the marine life and ecosystems around the ocean. This is because when fish are caught through the method of trawling, the net doesn't only catch the fish, but it destroys coral reefs and the habitat which the fish live in. As well as this, the bycatch, which is the unwanted or undesired fish that was caught during the process of fishing, can include many endangered species as well, for example sea turtles, as well as trash fish. Trash fish is edible fish that many countries, including China, do not want to eat because of its taste or because of how common it is. An example of a type of fish would be a common carp. So in other words, if there are some rare or endangered species caught within the bycatch, fishermen can sell them on the black market. Trawling also engages in overfishing, as when the method is used, many fish are caught inside the net, which leads to overfishing as well. This proves a negative impact on fishermen who actually fish by the rules, as after trawling is used in a specific area of the sea, there remains less fish in the area of fish for the fishermen who fish legally. So what exactly causes fishermen to engage in illegal methods of fishing when they could just ultimately fish legally without any risk and without suffering any consequences? Well, the answer to that is simple, yet would be quite difficult to solve. This is since most IUU fishing happens in developing countries, so fishermen fish illegally due to the lack of job or low funds. Fishermen in developing countries with low funds need to feed their family, and sometimes their only option includes IUU fishing. This is proven as that is seen on the global IUU index. A lot of the countries within the most IUU reports are developing countries, mainly in Asia and West Asia. These countries include China, India, Myanmar, Taiwan, Cambodia, and many more other countries. This is why we must help stop illegal fishing at all costs. This is why we must help stop illegal fishing worldwide, as it causes major problems towards the earth, the countries, and the underwater life. Thank you.